Shocking reason why Fidel Odinga's widow, Lwam Bekele, was absent from Raila Odinga's funeral. Welcome to TMN Media and remember to subscribe. Now, the burial of Kenya's opposition icon Raila Amolo Odinga in Bondo was marked by grief, emotion and political symbolism. Yet, one absence stood out prominently among mourners and family members. Lwam Getachew Bekele, the widow of the late Fidel Odinga, was nowhere to be seen at the high-profile funeral of her father-in-law. Her absence, though unspoken during the ceremony, reopened the deep wounds of a family feud that has long simmered beneath the surface, one rooted in inheritance battles, mistrust, and the painful aftermath of Fidel's untimely death. Behind the scenes, sources close to the Odinga family revealed that Lwam's decision to stay away was neither accidental nor due to logistical issues. It was a deliberate act reflecting years of strained relations between her and the Odinga family, particularly Raila's widow, Mama Ida Odinga. The tension, insiders say, dates back to the bitter inheritance dispute that erupted following Fidel's death in January 2015, a conflict that fractured bonds, turned once close relatives into enemies, and tainted what had once been an affectionate family connection. The legal battle over Fidel's estate exposed the private turmoil within one of Kenya's most influential political dynasties. At the heart of the dispute was control over Fidel's multi-million shilling estate, valued at about Kenya shillings 40 million, and compromising properties in Nairobi, Kisumu, and Kajiado, as well as investments and multiple bank accounts. The fight pitted Ida Odinga and her daughter Winnie against Lwam, who had been Fidel's legally wedded wife and the mother of his only child. The court documents painted a picture of mistrust and bitterness. Ida accused Lwam of deliberately excluding two minors allegedly fathered by Fidel with another woman, Fob Akinyi. Ida insisted the twins were Fidel's children and deserved recognition as beneficiaries of the estate. Lwam, however, countered those claims, calling them baseless fabrication, and argued that the supposed twins were born 6 months after Fidel's death, making their paternity impossible. The legal confrontation stretched for 3 years, filing headlines and igniting gossip about the true nature of the relationship within the Odinga household. Ida asked the court to revoke the letters of administration granted to Lwam and her brother, Lwam Bekele, claiming they had unfairly locked out other legitimate dependents. The Odinga matriarch wanted control of her son's estate placed in her own hands, a move that Lwam's legal team opposed, calling it violation of her rights as Fidel's widow. The dispute eventually ended through a court-mediated consent signed by both parties in February 2022. The agreement saw Raila Odinga Jr. and Lwam appointed as administrators of Fidel's estate, replacing Lwam's brother. While the resolution brought legal closure, it did little to the emotional rift that had already deepened between the families. The court decision to appoint Fidel's Bogani Road home in Karen, along with land in Kisumu and Kajiado, to Lwam. She was also entrusted to hold other assets, including vehicles, company shares, and multiple bank accounts in trust for her son. But despite this seemingly balanced outcome, the family relationship reportedly never recovered. According to those familiar with the situation, communication between Lwam and the Odingas became infrequent and personal contact dwindled. To many Kenyans, Lwam's absence was a silent reminder that grief within powerful families can often carry layers of pain, misunderstanding, and unresolved resentment. Where Raila's farewell brought together global dignitaries, loyal supporters, and generations of admirers, it also quietly highlighted how personal wounds can remain unhealed even in the most public farewells. In the end, the Odinga family's strength has always been tested in moments of loss, first with Fidel and now with Raila. But even as the nation mourned its political patriarch, whispers about missing faces and long-standing grudges revealed that behind every great legacy lies a deeply human story of love, loss, and fractured kinship. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get every new video once I upload it.